Hello, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John.
And this is Jay Washington, people. You guys know Jay Washington from,
the thing you have to...
Trusty Sidekick podcast, which is everywhere.
Just off the
By
dome.
the
Just
way.
off the dome.
Yeah.
It's like, you know him from... Where's the goddamn paper?
I'm good at memorizing lines.
From
people.
hey.
Mr. J.
Washington.
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 You
I
can
see.
follow him on social media at Mr. J. Washington. I've seen him plenty of times on Collider videos, and first thing I saw him on, I saw you on your very first appearance in Movie Fights. Watched the whole thing live.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. And then you've been invited back on before on several. You've been on Screen Junkies a lot. Speaking of Screen Junkies, this is what we call transition in the business, Jay. Honest Trailers, the Mummy.
I'm going to teach you some things today. It's very educational.
I'm saying
Yeah. Well, we're going to watch the honest trailers for The Mummy today from our friends over at Screen Junks.
Which mummy is this one?
Hands down, my favorite mummy is starring Tom Cruise.
Thomas the Cruise, people.
The kickoff.
Little bitty Tom.
Little bitty Tom.
I tell somebody, everybody was like, Tom Cruise can't be that short. And I was like, I'm going to tell you how you find out how small Tom Cruise is. Watch Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
The scene where he's running through rural Shanghai and all them elderly Asian people are towering over him. Like, when there's an old Asian man towering over you, you are short as shit.
And today's Patron of the Day shout out going to be for Totally Jumbled.
Totally jumbled.
Totally
TJ.
jumbled.
Let's do it.
That's wishful.
Brought to you by T-Mobile. Now Netflix is included.
Sellouts. Product placement.
Best on
What?
Netflix.
It's called sponsorship.
Sponsorship ball.
Are you making money for this, really?
What is dead may rise again, and the past cannot stay buried for long. So when Universal needed a cinematic universe, they dug up the rotting, bloated corpse of the Mummy.
True.
True.
Experience the terror of a film without a soul that lacks the fun of the Brendan Fraser version, misses the horror of the original, and settles into its own stale blend of action blockbuster cliches
Yup.
that managed to kill all hype for the dark universe
Yep.
before
Yeah,
it
pretty
even
much.
began. Because when you want to murder a franchise by cramming it full of spin-off bait, you get the guy who did the exact same thing to Spider-Man. How about Kurtzman uses his powers for good and writes a Transformers movie? Oh, he did? Twice? Ugh. The Mummy is back, and she's all hot now, complete with sexy henna tattoos, strategically cutting bandages to keep a PG-13 rating, and the power to suck you dry. She's back to take revenge on the world after they punished her for making a deal with the devil, a deal that gave her the power to kill 2 sleeping people and a baby. Huh, not sure you had to bring the devil into that. And the only way to stop her is to resurrect the god of death by pairing the magic dagger with a super gem, then kill the host before the ritual is complete. And shit like this is exactly why people don't go to the movies anymore.
Stop it! Stop! Stop it! Stop!
For a few minutes, then journey to London because it's way cheaper to shoot there.
Yep.
And meet Nick Morton, a younger man.
I'm a younger man.
Proof that some people are such boring dicks that even Tom Cruise can make them charming. Watch him bumble from action scene to exposition dump without pausing to develop his character beyond homeschooled Indiana Jones.
There's writing on
Hieroglyphics.
Respectfully, I'm not interested in archaeological jargon.
In this rare Cruise that plays against his greatest strength as an actor.
You can't run.
Sorry, broski, Tom's gotta run. It's in his contract right
yeah.
next to the hang from something clause. Sit through this loose collection of studio notes masquerading as a single movie that somehow manages to talk down to you,
No stone, no ritual, no ritual.
No curse.
while also being so vague and sloppy you don't know what's going on half the time.
Thank you for bringing me back to life and everything, Nick, but what are we even doing here? Where are we going?
With one unholy purpose, holding it all together. Make the dark universe happen. As this movie about a mummy stops dead in its tracks to introduce its own version of Nick Fury,
My name is Jekyll, Dr. Henry Jekyll.
its own version of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
Welcome to Prediction.
and its very own Hall of Spin-Offs. Oh hey, I spotted the creature from the Black Lagoon dorm over there. Oh, my grandpa would have been so excited if he were still alive. Miss you, Pop Pop. So if the prospect of an action movie universe starring guys in their 50s fighting monsters from the 30s excites you, saddle up for the first and potentially last time you'll get to see it before Universal gets the crazy idea to, and I know this is nuts, but just hear me out, actually do something scary and original with a horror movie? Get out. I don't believe it. Starring Indiana Phones, it is. An American ripoff in London. Dr. Lady, MD. Finding monsters fighting around the world. A waste of a perfectly good coordinated thriller night. A swarm of spiders. A swarm of rats. A swarm of birds. A swarm of terrible reviews. And Brendan Fraser. Aw, how hard would it have been to throw the guy a cameo? Where is he these days? Tom Cruise runs from sand. This movie was so rushed, they accidentally posted the trailer without music or sound effects.
No.
Yes, this is real.
What?
By T-Mobile, America's
Did we
best
see that
unlimited
cut?
just up
No,
the
they,
game.
remember they played at IMAX for a little bit?
Switch today.
Yeah.
A wolf with dragon
You
blood.
didn't know about that?
You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. Something Star Wars. Something Marvel. Something political.
Wow.
What?
That was fantastic. Wait, you didn't know about?
No.
Yeah, they played at like an IMAX theater. They released the trailer for it, and there was like missing sound effects and missing
Who sent that file
music.
over? Was like, go and put this out. How do you apply for unemployment? So why were you terminated from Universal?
I'm glad
Have
they
you
did.
seen The Mummy?
Look, there was a slip up. I sent the wrong file. I might have been high that day, but you were at Universal and they trying to do the Mummy. Why wouldn't you be high?
Even the person running the projector should have been like,
Ooh, fast forward.
something's off with this.
Yeah.
Maybe I should skip
You
this.
should stop the trailer for a second, man.
Somebody just come downstairs like it's an arc light. Hey,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, listen, we have a small interruption. This trailer you just saw, we're going to Men in Black neuralize the hell out of it. You never saw
Not
this.
up to ArcLight's high standards.
This
I'm
is not
sorry.
I mean, we know you paid $37 for this one seat. You don't deserve this.
I think The Mummy is one of the easiest movies to bag on that came out this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's
it wasn't
easy.
good much.
Because it's all right. Everything they're saying is very true, and their opinions are very accurate. You know, I figure if we're going to do a reaction to this, might as well give a couple of opinions that I might slightly disagree with. It's open to debate here, Jay Washington.
To debate. Here's the problem with The Mummy. They were so focused, Universal was so focused on the dark universe and going forward, they didn't take the time to say, let's make a good first movie.
Yeah.
We got Russell Crowe. We got Tom Cruise. We can do this. Just make a good movie.
Well, because
Yeah.
it felt like slowly over the course of the promotion of this movie, they started getting their idea for the Dark Universe more and more solidified to the point where before the movie came out, there was a Dark Universe trailer. So it seems like they've always had their sights beyond this, even though they already have had one failed attempt to jumpstart it with Dracula Untold.
I gotta say though, I don't feel like Tom Cruise phones it in this movie. I feel like Tom
I'll
Cruise
give
is
you that,
committed to what he's doing. I think the writing and the direction is bad. I think Tom Cruise is giving his all in a movie that's bad, so his performance is naturally going to look like it's not
And
that
in a
great.
role that he doesn't quite fit into.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was just Ethan Hunt.
Yeah,
That's
no,
all this
it
was.
is Mummy Impossible.
This was, right.
Yeah.
This was Mummy Impossible.
Yeah.
That's literally what this was. It was Ethan Hunt going through the desert and then London.
I heard rumors about Tom Cruise being a producer on set who's really controlling the situation. And I could see that. Knowing who Tom Cruise is, I could kind of see him doing that. It's
That
not a
just
horror
hurts me.
movie. And also, a lot of people get mad at the, what's that actor's name? The funny guy. Jake Johnson doing the American Werewolf in London thing. I guess you can see that as a ripoff. To me, I kind of thought they were paying tribute to America. Although they didn't take full advantage
They
of
didn't
it.
take full
They
advantage
didn't take
of
full
it.
advantage, so it does feel like a ripoff because they don't commit to it all the way.
Well, and it's just the sort of same.
It's a
gag.
scene, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a couple scenes of the same exact type of relationship. It's like, oh, you're a ghost I'm seeing who's gonna warn me about stuff. You know?
yeah.
I like the idea of including that in a way, but yeah, without anything to make it unique at all. I'm
And
just
to
like,
stand out fully and just being, oh, we're just gonna do this. This is an homage
Yeah.
without being an homage. So
Yeah.
if you've seen the movie, you know. Right. It's like if you've seen the American Werewolf in London, you know exactly what it is. But if not, you're like,
Well, yeah, this is the exact difference between homage and aping. It's just like
Yeah.
they just ripped it And in a movie filled with so many other things like that, it just doesn't go to help any cause.
People will try to say The Mummy was a good film, but you have to like it for what it is. What is it? Because supposedly this movie is a setup for something else. Yeah. And that was all they were trying to hurry up and push.
Yeah.
That's all they were trying to hurry up and push. That's why the Honest Trailer broke that down.
I don't get how studios get it so wrong when so many people who are just audience members like us can go, just make one good movie. That's it. Jay has an answer, people. Yes, you, Jay.
Because the studios feel we're investing this money and we know what people want because we know how people will spend money to go see certain people regardless.
Because we make what people want.
I get that. I'm just like, how can you miss the note on you just got to make a really good movie at first and not so worry so much about universe building right up. Yeah, we saw
DC.
Like we even saw DC does it
because that's all it is. It's like
that's what the Spider-Man franchise is like.
It's called we know people will go see it regardless.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a good movie. People are going to spend money on it.
Well, I feel like they have commitment issues. It's like people want to make this first one as big and crazy and loud and eye-grabbing as possible instead of, bothering to bolster foresight.
You saw it this weekend?
Yes, I did.
You know how it ends on a way, by the time the movie's complete, you're like, that's just a complete film. We technically don't even need part 2, even though we're going to get part 2.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Yeah, and I'm
Which
like,
is so ironic.
Like, they don't do anything to like really try to set you up for sequel, even though they're depending on that.
And the only reason you really know it's a sequel is if you've seen the original miniseries or read the book.
Or read the book.
Right. That's the only way you'll know. But if you haven't and you went and watched it, you're just like, I saw a good film.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a good film.
That's how universe building should be. I mean, it's not a universe
By the
movie.
way, the hell with Pennywise still, that clown terrified me. I don't like clowns. No, I'm gonna be alright. Go ahead.
It's okay. We don't have any clown memorabilia.
Men cry.
I'm not crying, okay? I just got allergies, and I don't need you to be bringing that up.
We do have cats. We do
have cats.
I believe you, Jay.
Thank you.
100%. I'm not scared of clowns either.
You have the cutest baby face.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jay. I think that's what makes you so
guys
lovable.
just have great chemistry together.
Chemistry is what I build. I'm building it right now.
I thrive on it. Slide my DMs, ladies.
Yeah, we're wingmanning, right? We're wingmanning you.
We're doing you a favor, Jay.
Well, guys, thank you, Screen Junkies, for making that video and letting us watch that. That was fantastic. Listen, subscribe to Screen Junkies. Oh, yeah, and before this video is done, that shout-out we promised, Totally Jumbled. Totally Jumbled. He has a baby along the way, Jay.
Congratulations as a dad. Let me tell you.
You're a dad?
Yes. I have 2.
You have 2 children?
Yes. I don't know why you seem like that was a turnoff almost. Oh my God, you have children?
I'm not in the mood to be a stepdad.
Hey, look, you signed up for this. I have a 13-year-old and a 3-year-old.
I thought when we got into this, Jay, that I didn't have to deal with baggage.
It's not baggage. They aren't baggage, okay? They are payments. They are not baggage. They are payments that I make monthly, and I love my payments.
Well, Totally Jumbled, this is a look into your future right now. What you're gonna have, bro. You're gonna have your first baby along the way.
Selling those Star Wars collectibles, my friend.
I guarantee you that.
And blood and plasma and urine and everything else that you can sell because
you can sell urine.
That's what we like. See, this is what I like to do for the shout-outs, TJ. We like to give you positive reinforcement
urine
on how your life is about to change.
There is a Japanese businessman somewhere willing to buy nothing but urine. This urine is special for North America. It's our European urine.
Top of the line. Top of the line.
Here, we have Tom Cruise urine.
That's what keeps him so young, as he coats his body in
his own urine.
Yeah.
Which is made out of alkaline water.
and aloe vera. All over the skin. Tom Cruise's urine is its own member of Scientology, okay? Do you understand that? It has its own wing in the Scientology Center. That is scary.
If you want to survive being a new dad, you got to be a Scientologist.
No, you don't. No, you don't. They're calling me still every day.
Because
they're going to take care of your kids for you.
No, they won't. They'll take them away from you.
And
you
maybe
just pay them
they'll
$10,000 a month, and they'll take care of those kids for you.
And then your statements will be clear.
Ooh.
Don't you want to join our Patreon, people? Subscribe to The Real Rejects. It doesn't do anything. Click that notification bell. You might get notified. Who knows? You'll probably ignore it. John Humphrey on Twitter and Instagram. But most importantly, Trusty Sidekick Podcast. Everything on iTunes.
Yo.
And
We're sponsored by Dasani and
and
Aquafina.
Mr. J Washington on Twitter
You should do
and
comedy.
Instagram.
I should possibly try stand up. Maybe I will one day.
Go to the description box to find him. Take care, papes.